What is going on, guys? Pat Damiano here, coming to you from the garage once again, and today I'm going to be walking you through a very simple and straightforward full body kettlebell strength workout. We're gonna have nothing too crazy today, really just focusing on some basic exercises and some of the fundamental exercises when it comes to kettlebells. So we're gonna be putting together a nice full body workout. We're gonna be hitting a little bit of upper body, a little bit of lower body, and as always, when using kettlebells, your core is gonna be involved in the majority of the exercises that we're doing. So getting everything going, and of course that heart rate's gonna be elevated as well while we're going through this. So we get our strength, we get our conditioning, and we're gonna be hitting full ranges of motion, so we're gonna be hitting our mobility work, right? Now, before we jump into it, let's head to the whiteboard and talk about it a little bit. All right, so here's what we've got on the menu for today. Like I said, very straightforward and very simple structure for this one. We are starting off with 8 snatches on each arm. Now, I know snatches is not the simplest exercise for people, but I do consider them a kettlebell foundation and a fundamental exercise. So if you're using kettlebells, you should know how to snatch. So they get thrown in the mix on simple days like this. You're gonna be doing 8 on each side, resting about a minute in between each set. We're doing 5 sets. From there, we're gonna be making our way into our full body strength superset or strength circuit. We are starting off with 8 double front rack squats is what I'm gonna be doing. You'll have options if you just have one kettlebell. From there, you're gonna be going into 12 gorilla rows on each arm. Again, there will be an option if you only have single kettlebells. And then we go into 8 double strict press with our kettlebells. Again, you will have options if you only have a single kettlebell. After we go through these 3 exercises, basically back to back, I'm gonna rest about a minute to a minute and a half, and we go back to the top and we start our second set. We're doing 5 sets total. All right, so now that we've gone over the workout, let's get warmed up and let's hit it. If you want to build functional strength, conditioning, and mobility using simple to follow and effective workouts, go ahead and click the link in my description below so you can save 75% off your first 4 weeks of training. 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week is all you need, and the best part is you can do them at home. All right, 5th and final set here on the snatches. I didn't go as heavy as I normally would. I've only been resting a minute in between each set. Kind of just challenge myself in a little bit of a different way. Really focus on technique, speed, power, and a little less rest. So last set, 70 pounds, 32 kilos for my non-Americans. If you need to do dead snatches where your kettlebell starts from the ground and then you go up overhead and bring it back down to the ground every time instead of swinging, because swinging is too difficult for you technique-wise, that's fine, right? But I'm swinging. Here we go. Whew. Those felt snappy, and those felt good. All right, 5 sets of that done. On to our next piece. All right, 5th and final set of this little strength circuit we got going on. Last set of double front squats at 62 pounds, 28 kilos for my non-Americans. If you do not have doubles, you are going to do goblet squats. Right here, pinch those elbows nice and tight. If you need to adjust the reps because the weights you have aren't heavy enough, then you can go ahead and do that and make them just a little bit more reps, all right? Here we go, 8 reps. Elbows stay in nice and tight, the best that we can. Whew. Oh, God, those are tough. So same thing on our gorilla rows now. If you don't have 2, you're just gonna do 12 single arm rows on each side, but I'm doing gorilla rows. When we do these, make sure one arm is punching while the other arm pulls. We're not being lazy with that other hand. 12 on each side. Whew. Oh, those started to add up. All right, last set of double strict press. These ones are killing me. Again, if you don't have two, you'll do one on each side, all right? No legs. Squeeze the butt, flex your quads. No legs unless you absolutely need them. Oh, I almost needed my legs there. Oh man, that was a shoulder burner, even with those front squats. Man, that one got tough. I'm happy to be done with that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to show you my clock after this workout was done. 32 minutes in and out, that's it. And I actually had to take a phone call in the middle of this workout for a few minutes. So less than 30 minutes. If you go heavier, maybe it takes you a little bit longer, whatever it is. But you don't need a ton of time. You don't need a ton of space. You don't need a ton of equipment. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around. If you like these types of workouts and you want a little bit more of a structured approach with them, go ahead and click the link in my description below so you can get 75% off your first 4 weeks of training. 40 minutes a day, 4 times a week is all you need. The best part is you can do them at home, all right? Thanks for sticking around, guys. I'll see you next time.